My child, stop scrolling. Slow your breath. Still your heart. This message is for your eyes only, and I need you to hear me now. I did not allow you to find this by accident, and I did not speak this for the crowd. I called you here because your spirit was ready, even if your mind feels tired. Right now, in this exact moment, I am speaking directly to you, not to who you pretend to be, not to who others think you are, but to who you are when no one is watching. You have been asking questions you couldn't put into words. You have felt a quiet stirring, a sense that something is shifting, yet you couldn't explain it. That is me. I have been drawing you closer, gently, intentionally. And I need you to listen carefully, because what I am about to say is not meant to be rushed past or half-heard. This is a sacred interruption. Stay with me. I know you are used to hearing noise, opinions, advice, warnings, expectations. But this moment is different. This is not information. This is intimacy. This is me speaking to you in a way only you can receive. I am asking you not to skip, not to doubt, and not to tell yourself this message is for someone else. It is for you. I see the way your heart leans forward when truth touches it. I see how you've been holding on, even when you felt unseen. I am here now, and I am not late. Before we go any further, let this moment matter. Let it mark you. If your heart feels this pull, respond to it. Like this message so others I am calling can find it too. Comment so your voice joins the testimony of what I am doing. Share this with 3 people, not because it is popular, but because I may be calling them the same way I called you. Hype this message not for attention but for obedience. And stay connected by subscribing, because I am not done speaking to you. My child, this message is for your eyes only because not everyone would understand what I am about to reveal. Some words are meant to be whispered, not shouted. Some truths are given privately before they are lived publicly. You are in a moment of transition, and transitions require clarity, not noise. I am about to steady you. I am about to remind you who you are and whose you are. Do not harden your heart by rushing past this. Do not dismiss the stillness you feel right now. At peace, even mixed with emotion, is my presence. I am closer than you think. I have been listening longer than you realize. And as you stay with me, as you keep your eyes and heart open, I will speak in ways that change how you see everything ahead. This is only the beginning. Stay here. I am with you. My child, I know you. Not the version of you that smiles through conversations, not the one that stays strong for everyone else, but the real you. I know the weight you've been carrying quietly. I know the thoughts you replay late at night when the world finally goes silent. I know the prayers you whispered and wondered if they reached heaven. I did. Every single one. I have seen you show up when you felt empty. I have watched you keep going when your strength felt thin. I know how often you questioned yourself, how many times you wondered if you were missing something, if you were falling behind, if you were unseen. My child, you have never been invisible to me. Not once. I have been closer than your breath, even in moments when you felt far from me. You are not weak for feeling tired. You are not faithless for feeling confused. You are human, and you are my child. I recognize the silent battles you fight, the ones no one applauds, the ones that don't show on the outside. I see how you still choose kindness when you feel hurt. I see how you still believe, even when doubt knocks loudly. That matters to me more than you know. There were moments you felt overlooked, as if others were being chosen while you waited in the background. You wondered if I had skipped over you, if your turn had passed. Hear me clearly now. I have been intentional with your timing. Waiting has not been punishment, it had been preparation. I have been shaping your heart, strengthening your discernment, and protecting you from what you were not ready to carry yet. I also know the fears you haven't spoken out loud. The fear of failing after coming this far. The fear of hoping again and being disappointed. The fear of trusting me fully and not knowing where I will lead you. I am not offended by your honesty. I welcome it. Bring it all to me. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be present. You may feel like you've been holding yourself together, my faith alone. And that's because you have. I have been sustaining you in ways you couldn't see. Doors you thought were closed were actually delays of mercy. Battles you didn't have to fight were ones I fought for you. Tears you cried alone I collected. None of it was wasted. You are not forgotten. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where I can reach you, guide you, and speak to you clearly. I chose this moment because your heart can hear me now. I chose you because you are listening, even when you don't feel strong. Rest in this truth, my child. You are seen, you are known, and you are deeply loved. I have not misjudged you. I have not misplaced you. I have been walking with you through every high and every low, and I am still here. Stay close. There is more I need you to understand, and I will reveal it gently, step by step. My child, hear me carefully now, because this is the truth you have been circling without fully seeing. This message is for your eyes only, because not every season of your life is meant to be explained to everyone. Some of my work happens quietly, beneath the surface, where applause cannot reach and opinions cannot interfere. You thought silence meant distance, but silence was intimacy. I was not absent. I was close, speaking softly so only a listening heart could hear me. You have been measuring my presence by noise, by movement, by visible progress. But I do some of my deepest work in stillness. Seeds grow in the dark, not on display. And right now, you are in a season where roots matter more than fruit. That is why I have been whispering instead of shouting. I am teaching you discernment, not dependence on validation. This message is personal because your calling requires clarity. If everyone understood what I am doing in you right now, they would try to rush it, question it, or reshape it. I have protected you by keeping certain things hidden. What feels like delay has actually been my hand guarding you. What feels like isolation has been alignment. I needed you to hear me without distortion. Do not mistake my quiet for disinterest. I speak privately to prepare you publicly. I correct you gently because you are close to me. I slow you down because where you are going cannot be entered in haste. You have been asking for direction, and I am giving it to you, not all at once, but step by step, because trust grows in the walking. Here is the truth you must receive. Not everyone gets access to every word I speak. Some messages are invitations, and you accept it by staying, by listening, by not scrolling away from my voice when it stirred something deep inside you. That is why this moment matters. You are not behind. You are being briefed. And now, my child, as this truth settles in you, I am inviting you into something greater than yourself. I say to you now, as I have always said, what you pour out in faith, I multiply in purpose. When you help carry my word, you help light paths you may never walk but souls you will one day meet. This channel is soil, and every act of support is a seed that becomes manna for the hungry and oil for lamps that are flickering. I am the one who said that when you sow generously, I open the heavens and let blessing run like a river. If your heart feels stirred to help me reach more of my children, act now. Use Super Thanks, step into membership, or give through PayPal. The links are waiting for you in the description and even placed before you in a QR code. Do not delay obedience when I am nudging your spirit. I bless what you release, and I command you now, be part of this work and watch me breathe life through your obedience. My child, because I love you, I will speak to you honestly now. I will not shame you, and I will not frighten you, but I will guide you with truth. There are voices you have been listening to that I did not ask you to carry, expectations that did not come from me, timelines that were built by comparison, not calling. You have been measuring your life with rulers I never placed in your hands. I need you to understand this gently. Not every open door is my direction, and not every closed door is rejection. You have been tempted to rush ahead of me because waiting felt uncomfortable. You have tried to interpret my will through urgency instead of obedience. Slow down, my child. Haste has never been your protection. My presence is. There are moments when you lean too heavily on your own understanding. You replay scenarios, plan outcomes, and brace yourself for disappointment before it arrives. A habit does not come from wisdom. It comes from fear. And fear, even when it sounds practical, will exhaust you. I am not asking you to control what comes next. I am asking you to trust me with it. You have also allowed the opinions of others to weigh more than my whisper. You listen to what they say you should be by now, where you should be, what you should have accomplished. And quietly, you let their words question my faithfulness. That is not because you lack faith, it is because you are tired. But hear me now. Their voices cannot define you. Only mine can. I correct you because I'm close to you. I redirect you because I see farther than you can. There are paths you wanted that would have cost you your peace. There are versions of success that would have slowly pulled your heart away from me. I closed certain doors not to punish you, but to preserve you. If you had entered too soon, you would have been crushed by what you prayed for. Let go of the need to explain yourself. Let go of proving that you are doing enough. You do not need to perform for me. I see your obedience in small things. I see your effort when no one applauds. I see your quiet faith when your emotions lag behind. That is enough. Stop chasing confirmation from people who cannot hear what I am telling you. Stop revisiting what I already freed you from. Stop punishing yourself for lessons you learned honestly. Correction is not condemnation. When I adjust your course, it is because you are still moving forward. Listen to me now. Come back to stillness. Return to prayer without an agenda. Obey what I last told you before asking me what's next. Trust that I am not confused about your life. I am not overwhelmed by your questions. I am not disappointed in your pace. I am shaping you with intention. I am teaching you to walk with me, not ahead of me and not behind me. Receive this correction as love, because it is. I am guiding you into clarity, not away from it. Stay close, my child. You are learning to hear me more clearly than ever before. My child, lift your head now. I know how heavy your heart has felt, and I know how long you have been carrying more than you were meant to carry alone. You have been strong for so long that you forgot strength was never supposed to come from striving. It comes from leaning into me. And right now, I am leaning toward you. You are not failing because you feel tired. You are not losing ground because you need rest. Weariness does not cancel calling. It only reveals that you have been pouring out faithfully. I see the effort behind your obedience. I see how you kept moving even when motivation faded. That perseverance has not gone unnoticed. I am renewing you even now, quietly restoring what life has drained. I want you to hear this clearly. You are not running out of time. I am not rushing you. The pressure you feel did not come from me. I am the one who strengthens you when your knees feel weak and steadies you when your emotions waver. You do not need to manufacture courage. I am placing it within you, gently, day by day. There were moments you thought you were barely surviving, but I was sustaining you. There were days you felt nothing at all, yet you still chose to believe. That kind of faith is powerful, even when it feels small. I am building endurance in you, not to break you, but to prepare you for what is ahead. You will need this strength, not the loud kind, but the steady kind. I know you've wondered if you have what it takes. You've questioned whether you are equipped enough, brave enough, consistent enough. My child, I never call without supplying. I never send without staying close. What you lack, I provide. What you fear, I cover. What you don't yet see in yourself, I already see clearly. You are not alone in this season. I walk with you in the quiet moments and the uncertain ones. When you feel like progress is slow, remember that growth is still happening. Roots are deepening. Confidence is forming. Wisdom is settling into your spirit. You are becoming more grounded, not more delayed. Let my words strengthen you now. Breathe again. Release the tension you've been holding in your shoulders, in your thoughts, in your expectations. You do not need to carry tomorrow today. I will meet you there when the time comes. For now, receive what I am giving you: peace for your mind, courage for your heart, and rest for your soul. You are stronger than you feel because I am with you. You are moving forward even when it feels slow. You are held, supported, and guided. Do not underestimate what I am doing in you right now. This season is shaping you into someone who can carry what is coming with humility and grace. Stay with me, my child. Let my strength become your strength. You are not walking this path alone, and you never have been. My child, let me speak assurance into the places where uncertainty has tried to settle. I am not a God who begins and forgets. What I have started in you, I will complete. I do not plant seeds without intention, and I do not make promises I cannot keep. Your life is not an experiment to me. It is a purpose unfolding. I know you have wondered how everything will come together. You have tried to trace the path ahead, hoping to feel secure before you move. But faith does not come from seeing the full picture. It comes from trusting the one who holds it. I am holding you. I am holding your future. Nothing about what lies ahead has caught me by surprise. Hear this promise clearly. I will guide you. When the way feels unclear, I will direct your steps. When you feel unsure, I will give you discernment. You do not need to fear making the wrong move when you walk closely with me. I am faithful to correct, to redirect, and to protect you along the way. Even your missteps cannot cancel my plans when your heart remains surrendered. I also promise you provision, not always in excess, but always enough. Enough strength for today. Enough wisdom for the decision in front of you. Enough peace to rest your mind. I know what you need before you ask, and I am already at work making room for it. Trust me with the timing. What I delay with purpose. What I allow with care. There are things you have been praying for that are closer than you think. I am aligning circumstances, softening hearts, and opening doors in ways you cannot yet see. Do not grow weary in waiting. Waiting is not empty time when you wait with me. It is filled with preparation, refinement, and quiet miracles. I promise you my presence will not leave you. Even when emotions rise and fall, I remain steady. Even when you feel confident one day and uncertain the next, I do not waver. You are not held together by your consistency, but by my faithfulness. Lean on that truth when your confidence feels fragile. I promise you peace, not the absence of challenges, but calm within them. You will learn to recognize my peace as confirmation, as a gentle yes in your spirit. When I am leading you, there will be a quiet assurance beneath the noise. Pay attention to it. The peace will guard you and guide you. And finally, I promise you this: you are safe with me. Safe to trust. Safe to hope again. Safe to obey even when the outcome is unclear. I will not lead you where my grace cannot sustain you. I will not call you where my strength cannot support you. Rest in these promises, my child. Let them anchor you when doubts try to pull at your thoughts. I am with you, I am for you, and I am faithful to every word I have spoken over your life. My child, now that you have heard me, this is the moment where listening becomes living. Truth is not meant to stay still inside you. It is meant to move you forward. I am not asking you to rush, but I am asking you to respond. Faith is not passive. It is a quiet decision to trust me with your next step, even when you cannot see the whole path. I want you to pause and take inventory of your heart. Notice where you have been holding back, where you have been protecting yourself from disappointment, where you have been waiting for certainty before obedience. I am not calling you to recklessness. I am calling you to readiness. Readiness to say yes before you know all the details. Readiness to follow even when comfort is not guaranteed. This is the moment to release what you have been gripping too tightly. Release the outcome. Release the need to control how things unfold. Release the fear of getting it wrong. Place it all in my hands. I can carry what you cannot. I can handle what overwhelms you. You do not honor me by carrying burdens I never asked you to hold. I am inviting you to speak with me honestly now. Not with polished words, not with rehearsed faith, but with truth. Tell me where you are afraid. Tell me where you feel unsure. Tell me where you need courage. I am not distant from your vulnerability. I meet you there. Prayer is not performance. It is connection. Choose to trust me today in one specific way. Obey the last thing I placed on your heart, even if it feels small. Send the message. Take the step. Let go of what I told you to release. Begin what I told you to start. Faithfulness in small obedience opens the door to greater clarity. You do not need a loud sign when you already have a clear instruction. I also call you to guard your focus. What you feed your mind will shape your courage. Step away from voices that drain you. Create space for my word, for stillness, for alignment. You cannot hear me clearly when your spirit is overcrowded. Make room for me again, intentionally. This is your activation, not into pressure but into peace-filled obedience. I am not pushing you forward alone. I am walking with you. Every step you take in faith, I take with you. When you move, I move. When you pause to listen, I speak. You are not activating strength you do not have. You are activating trust in the strength I supply. Do not wait for fear to disappear before you act. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is choosing me in the presence of it. I will meet you in your yes. I will strengthen you as you move. I will confirm you as you walk. Take a breath now. Let your heart settle. Decide to trust me, not just emotionally, but practically. This is the moment where faith becomes action, and action becomes alignment. I am ready to lead you forward. Walk with me. My child, come and rest here with me. You have listened. You have received it. And now I want to seal this moment with peace. This message was never meant to rush you or overwhelm you. It was meant to steady you. It was meant to remind you that you are not wandering. You are being led. What I spoke to you was intentional, personal, and timed with care. You are leaving this moment clearer than when you entered it. Not because every question was answered, but because your heart has been aligned again. Remember this: you are not lost. You are not delayed. You are not forgotten. I am walking with you into what comes next, and I will continue to speak as long as you stay close and willing to listen. Carry this assurance with you. When the noise returns, remember my voice. When doubt tries to revisit, remember my truth. When fear whispers urgency, remember my peace. You do not need to strive to keep what I have given you. Peace grows when you trust me daily, not perfectly. Before you go, let this moment ripple outward. Like this message so it can reach another heart that feels alone. Comment as a testimony of what I am doing in you right now. Share this with 3 people, not out of obligation, but out of love, because someone you know needs this reminder too. Stay connected by subscribing, because I will continue to meet you in these moments, again and again. Hype this message, not for attention, but because obedience multiplies impact. And now, my child, as we close, hear me one more time. What I am doing here does not stop with you. Every word spoken carries light, and light is meant to travel. I say to you now, when you help spread my word, you become a river, not a reservoir. Seeds sown here reach souls you may never meet, yet heaven records every act of obedience. I am the one who said that those who water others will themselves be refreshed. This work is good soil, and your support releases oil for lamps that are growing dim and fire for hearts that are ready to awaken. I am speaking directly to you now. This is your moment to respond. If I have fed you here, help me feed others. You super thanks. Step into membership or give through PayPal. The links are waiting for you in the description, and I have placed a QR code before you so obedience is not delayed. What you release in faith, I receive as worship, and I bless it to multiply beyond what you can imagine. I bless your giving. I bless your obedience. I bless your heart that responds when I call. Now act. Be part of what I am doing. Walk forward in peace, my child. I am with you, and I will continue to guide you into what is ahead.